Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you step by step how to register your business.
Hello, lovely bosses. It's Chanique, your startup coach of Start with Neeks. This is your go-to channel for Christian millennial girl bosses who want practical steps to start off their business with a bang. So don't forget to squeeze on the subscribe button and bang on the notification so you never miss a weekly video.
So throughout my years as a business owner, I've had a few people ask me, how do you register your business? So instead of doing the process for them or explaining it, I have this video to easily direct you to how to register your business, easy and simple online.
I'm going to show you step by step how to register your business. I'm hoping that everything works out because I just recently registered a business, so I don't know if that's going to hinder this process. But if that's the case, I'm going to then explain to you and hopefully you understand how the process goes. So you're going to go on Google, very easy, register a business in Ontario. If you are anywhere in the world, you just put exactly where you are. For example, register in New York, New Brunswick, New Zealand, New York, New Jersey, wherever you are. But I am in Ontario, Canada, and I'm going to use that. Skip all the ads because of these are third parties. Unless you want someone else to do what you can easily do yourself and pay more, then you don't want to go there. You want to go to the government site where you can register your business because you're registering with the government. So this is the site that comes up, and this is where stumps people because you see all these links and you're like, where do I go? Is a business, master business, license, and all that. It's just sharing with you what kind of includes with registering your business, and what you can kind of pass when you're registering your business. So don't be alarmed. All you have to go to is Business Registration Online, BRO, English. Or French if you speak French, if you prefer. Then register now. Okay, cool. You put your social insurance number in, like in Google. My birthday is January 20th, 1991. So if you want to send me a gift, I am more than happy to accept. If you want to read all that, go ahead and do it. Kudos to you. Okay. So phone number. This is if CRA may contact you in regards to your business and so not I already have a business number. It's I need a business number because you're registering for the first time. This is where you're going to choose what you are determined as a business. So if you're determined as a sole proprietorship, that's just you and you alone. Partnership, corporation. I suggested in my last video that if you are doing a business on a higher scale, especially if you're going to other homes, if you're in contact with other people and their personal belongings, to make sure you're covered as much as possible and be incorporated is the best way to go. However, it is a pretty penny, so invest in your business as you grow. But make sure you have business insurance to cover you where you are right now. Partnership is the least recommended because if you are working out as a partner, I suggest that you put your money together to be incorporated to save both your bums, and then it's a sole proprietorship or for smaller scales. Businesses if you're just starting out, but again, incorporating your business is always the best way to cover yourself legally and liability. Okay, I didn't press it. So we're going to do sole proprietorship. Like I said, is the most common, and that's where I am going to do this tutorial on. So first name, last name, make sure next. Select an owner to view, modify, or review. Because I'm a sole proprietorship, I'm the only owner, so that's why my name is only here. Next. Then your operating business. I'm going to start with Neeks. And major tip, make sure you put spaces and best practice capitals where there are capitals. Yeah, and this is where you're going to operate your name. I didn't do a name search, or I'm not paying extra for a name search because in my last video, again, I showed you the less the most cost efficient way, like common way to kind of figure out if your name's taken. It's really just going on GoDaddy and typing in the .com name, the domain name that you kind of want, and if it's taken there, then most likely then it's already registered business, so do not touch it. Okay. Is that and no spaces. Okay. So like I said, it says I am unable to register because I probably have a new registration or have a registration before. So I'm still going to post this video. But technically, after this point, it's just going to ask you to pay at this point because everything's set up. Because you didn't do name search, they can't kind of stop you if this name's already registered. So that's why I suggest you make sure you go on GoDaddy first to make sure that the name isn't taken already, because you can register your business now and find out that you can't even use the name in the first place. So you just wasted $60. So at this point, it's going to ask you for your payment, and it's going to ask you if you want to register for your HST number and stuff like that. So once you go through it, you make your payment, then it's going to email you your master business number, and that is what you go by. That is the number you go into your bank to open up your business account and also be able to get your business insurance when you have a registered business number, master business number.
Okay, so that may have been a mini fail. However, what I really want you guys to understand is when you go onto Google and you initially click the register your business site, you're on the government site. Most people get stuck where they see all those links and they don't know where to click. Like I showed you in the video, you're going to be clicking on the BRO, Business Registration Online. Simple, click it and you'll go through the whole process. So some of you are actually at a point that registering a business is kind of scary for you because you don't exactly know what you're going to be providing and how to kind of articulate it. And basically you don't have a niche. So you don't want to register your business. You don't want to, or you can't, you don't have the motivation, or you feel stuck. So you don't know what exactly you want to offer and how to kind of tell people what you're offering. And that is basically your niche, not an industry, not a category, not a business idea. It is exactly how you're helping people. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how to exactly make a niche statement that is going to attract the right people to you, the right clients, the right customer, the right followers, whatever it is for your business. So look out for that video. Make sure you subscribe and click the notifications so you are always up to date with those videos and that next one right there if you want to start a business, if you want to rock it in your startup business currently. In the meantime, make sure you watch these two videos if you want to make sure your business is booming and you have all the right tools to get you started and get you out there. Thank you so much for watching. Keep sharing the good news and keep doing a great work. See you in my next video.